Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're with the Golfire again and we've got some goodies to put onto it. So let's just jump straight into it and I'll show you what we've got. So down here I've hidden my little packages. So first up we have ourselves some R emblems. These guys are going in the seals on the seats. So I'll just bring them a bit closer so you can see them. So they should be pretty cool. So we'll put them in just a sec. I'll just go through everything first, what I'm going to put on the car, and then we'll jump into the inside of the car and we'll install them. So all of this is interior mod, bar one. So the next one will be these little emblems that we have. So these guys go in the door just to hide the buckles, so you don't see all the bolts and nuts and stuff like that. So there you are. These are all pretty simple and easy to install little things. Nice, and most of them are just stick-ons. And they're easy to remove after. So if you're selling the car or whatever you want to do with the car, they're easy to get rid of. So our next one we've got here is some flappy paddles here from T.1. These guys are really nice. Had them on the old car. I really recommend these for anybody who wants to put them on their car. Beautiful quality. They are hard to get out of the box. Just give me a tick. Here we go. So really nice built quality. So you got your minus on this one and then the pluses on the other one, which is in the box still. So I'll put them on in a sec. And they come with isopropyl alcohol wipes as well in the box. So that you can clean down the surface that you're going to stick them to, so they stick really well. The next thing we have here is supernova lighting interior lights, because on the Golfire Mk6 it all comes with yellow interior lighting. So in here we have bulbs galore, so this does the whole car in LED globes, and it's also really nicely labelled, as you can see on the back there, with the actual where they go, which is super handy, so you can see where you got to put them. So that's super easy. We'll be getting in the car and doing that, and they also provide all the tools that you will need to put these in the car, which is super great as well. So I think least that I have is from 21 Overlays online. So these guys do skins, badges, whites, skins for in here. So I ordered a set of skins from them. Let me just find them if they're in here. And this is for the rear trunk. So in the insert where the badge is, so here you can see, that's the insert there. Just sticks on. It's a 3M sticky tape. It's really great. And I've used these guys before for a number of things. So on the last car, I had black vinyl going across here because it had the slanted down look on the Mk6, so I did that, and I really love their stuff. So let's jump straight into it. I'll grab you guys and let's jump onto the interior, and we'll just start installing some stuff. Hey, all right, let's do it. All right, guys. So let's jump inside. Let's start off with the T.1 flappy paddles. So let's jump in and let's install these first, because these have been itching to get be installed. I've had them for a little while now, and I've just been holding off till some of the other little goodies that I have right here to be put on the car. So let's jump in the car, let's do them first, and I'm just going to set you up on the tripod outside so you can have a look around. Alright, let me jump in here so you guys should be able to see in here now. So this is our steering wheel. On the back we've got our flappy paddles, most people already know that. In the box we've got some isopropyl alcohol. So what we'll do, we only really need one of these, so we'll crack one of these open. And we just go up and down the back of it just to remove any fingerprints or anything. I did give the car a nice clean last night, so there shouldn't be any remnants on there, but we'll just make sure, because who knows. Just give that one a nice wipe just to give it a good contact, and we'll just do the other one on this side as well. Perfect. So now that they're all wiped down, I'll just grab you guys and bring you in here with me. So we've got our plus here and then the minus on this side. Yep, sweet. So I've just wiped it down with the isopropyl white. So that's done. So now we can jump into our T-carbon box. I'll just pop you guys up here. No, it's not gonna work. So let's jump into our T-carbon box. I'll throw you guys back up here. Into our T-carbon boxes here, as you can see. They're right there. So what we'll do is we'll pop one out. We'll do the plus side first because that was the one that we wiped down first. So as you can see in here, we've got the 3M tape. Just peel that off. It's pretty strong stuff, so it sticks pretty well when you're trying to peel it off. There we go. So now it's off. And all we're going to do, as you can see here, this is the fluffy paddle right there. So what we're going to do is we just go around like this, and make sure you line it up properly before you stick it right down. So that looks pretty good to me on my side, and it's nice and hooked in there. And you just hold it in nice and tight. And there's one. So that one's on there. They're pretty secure. When I sold my last car, I actually took these off, and I was wrestling with the car for about 10 minutes to get these off the flappy paddles. One, because I didn't want to break the actual paddle off the steering wheel, and two, they were just so glued on there. The 3M tape that they give you is just ridiculous. But that's great. It means it's never going to come off in the whole time you're using it. But yeah. Alright, so I've just quickly popped on the left hand side one, so the minus one now, just off camera quickly because it made it a bit easier. So that one's now stuck on there, as you can see. We've got both sides. Let me just go backwards a little bit so you can get a nice view of it. There you go. So you can see they're nice there. They look really cool. Come on, focus camera. There you go. So these are actually made out of proper carbon. They're not any like plastic stuff, and they're really nice build construction, as you can see. And like you can use it all the way up to the top now and down the bottom, rather than before you only had like this little surface just here to be touching. And I found these paddles compared to the Mk6 paddles are so much smaller, so it makes a big difference, and really helps out. So let's jump into the next one, and we'll keep moving. Alright guys, so next thing we're going to install is the R logos in the door. So as you can see, here's the logos, and they actually go over here, so they sit on there. So I'll just show you quickly. I haven't stuck it down yet, but this goes on here like this. You feed it over, and then it just sits on there like that. It makes it look a lot cleaner without the, as you can see, like the bolt holes and everything like that. So what we're going to do, I'll throw you on the tripod. Let's whack this one on, and then you'll be able to see the finished product. So back of these. So yeah, these are 3M on the back, so like that. So, got the 3M tape off the back here, so all we do is just jump onto the door, go around like that, and then just whack them straight on like that. Give them a hard firm push just to make sure that they're stuck on there. They also do grip pretty well around the frame of the body, of where the actual hook sits, because it is a tight sort of fitting thing. And these are pretty good, and they're pretty cheap as well. Like I think I bought them for, I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that for the set of 4. So I mean, I wouldn't call that too expensive. So I'm just going to rinse and repeat the whole thing, and I'll show you what. Alright, so I've quickly gone around the whole car and I've put the R logos on now, so I'll just show you. So as you can see, nice in there. Put it on the passenger side as well. So this is it's called what is it? I think it's called Chrome Black. This one. And if you guys ever want to know what any of these parts are, I'm gonna just send me a message. I can send you the link or whatever you like. So they're all done. We've installed the carbon fiber flappy paddles now, which are looking great. So I think the next thing to move on to let's install the badges in the chairs, so they just go here. And let's take a look at them. So I'll grab an isopropyl wipe and let's clean them down. Alright, so now I've got my isopropyl alcohol wipe here. So we'll just grab that out. And all we're going to do is just kind of wipe in the surface of where the badge goes, which is in here. So we'll just get that nice wipe down, just to make sure there's no like remnants of any dirt or anything left in there. Perfect. Alright, let me grab the badges. Throw that down there. So here we go, here's our badges. So, as you can see just there. Bit hard to see the plastic, but we've got badges for both sides, the passenger and driver's side. So let's just throw these in. So these are actually made out of metal. They're alloy. There you go. They're really nice construction. So on the back, same thing again, 3M tape. I feel like that's my whole video, 3M tape. But yeah, so we'll just take the back off of these. And then all we do is grab it and we just pop it into the actual cutout. So the cutout should be the exact size of the actual piece of metal. So we just throw that like so, and we make sure it's straight. And there we go. Got a nice press down so it holds in. And there you go. So that is it in the car. I'll just get a closer view for you guys. There you go. So that's it in the car. It looks really nice. Really cleans the seat up as well. Gives it a nice look. So I'm going to do the other side and then I'll show you once I'm done. So now we're on the passenger side. As you can see, the steering wheel. We've got the R installed there as well. So we're looking snazzy on both sides now. We've got it installed on that side and this side. So that's pretty cool. And we're done there. So look, what I might actually do with the rest of the stuff, because this video is getting quite long now, because I talked for a bit at the start as well. I'll come back with you guys with another video with the badge install on the rear and the lights in the roof, because they're going to take a little bit of time. They're a bit of a fiddly sort of item to do. So we've got the badge on the rear, so we're going to fill in the black here with white. And then we've got the lights that go in the roof, so now they're not going to be, as you can see, they're yellow. They're going to be white now. So I'll come back to you guys in the next video with them, and I'll catch you shortly.